Going on, man. Seen another volcano demon picture today, and it's like, man, there's just so much volcanoes going off, and all of them, every one I watch, I keep seeing demon faces in the smoke, and like all these entities looking things, man. I mean, I'm serious. It doesn't cease. Just like 9/11 when the demon came out the smoke. I mean, this stuff is, I don't know, man. It's creepy. But that's one of the end time signs is that there'll be earthquakes in diverse places, which there are, and there will be volcanoes and stuff. Uh, so that's going on. Uh, and here's another thing: you see all these engineered race situations where all the cops are. It appears the cops are attacking people over racially motivated issues, and some of them might even just be totally made up just to get people riled up to go fight. And in the Bible, it says this that in the end, it'll said nation shall rise against nation, and that doesn't actually stand for actual nations. It stands for ethnic groups. So that means like every faction of every even like how like listen Puerto Ricans and Mexicans aren't cool. So that's faction against faction, ethnic group against ethnic group. For instance, like white Vikings and white Romans, they fought. So it's the same thing now. That the Supreme Willie lynching, uh, and I mean not only, yeah, I guess it's just the way of the world, man. To uh, get crazy on whoever's the least related person to you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but this looks like it's being exploited and fomented and provoked and engineered. And there's a lot of other there's a lot of look at all assassinations and beatdowns and all how it stirs up all this anger and rioting and flames and tumult and calamity and just all these negative repercussions too, man. It's just crazy. So this ain't the end of it either, you know. Not only that, we got animals dying all the time, or fish showed up off of the coast of Cali. So that's in Japan. If they see an fish show up, it means that there's going to be a tsunami or a quake, and that's pretty creepy. That's over there in Cali. So is the West Coast gonna fall in the ocean? You know, I mean, it's just crazy right now. Uh, all the there's like so there's going off in Russia. They're going off in Japan. They're going off in South America. That's all I can recall at the moment, but that's a lot, you know. And then earthquakes are worldwide, and floods, storms, hail, giant hailstones. That's a and coming upon you like a desolation or a whirlwind. That's a tornado. That's a storm. And hailstones is normally judgment, and then fire from the sky, blood from the sky. If we see fire from the sky, and I seen a video with this, it looked like fire was falling out of the sky, trickling out of the sky. You know, so that was strange. Fire and blood from the sky, man. If we see that, and no, there was these things raining from the sky. They're called lampreys, like these worms, uh, these leech-looking giant worm things, and that's kind of plaguey. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, that's plaguish. I mean, all we got to see is a large group of locusts, or, I mean, so supposedly from opening the pit, the locusts are going to come through. And it's like, I'm not sure what that means. This is in Revelation. The locusts are coming through. Are these entities showing up in the smoke? Are those the locusts? Are they spirits of giants and demons being released upon the earth? And then they're gonna go forth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, or something to that effect, or just like it says that at some point in time, the angels from the Euphrates they'll come out when Euphrates dries up, and then it says that the kings of the east will uh, walk up on dry land, basically, to the Holy Land. Uh, these are these crazy, crazy things. Like, what does that really mean? How is that possible? Well, with CERN, they might be cracking the dimensions, and that could be the one of the ways as well. And then with HARP, they manipulate the weather, do a false miracle, like they part the waters, crack open the earth. Here comes some ancient, you know, entity, and then Armageddon, and then the countdown to Armageddon, the last seconds to Armageddon begin. No, I mean, I might be, I might laugh about that, but that could really happen. uh, so staying crazy out here, and that you got to watch out for this race war as well. That's it's biblical prophecy, and then even worse than that, Jade Helm with the citizen plainclothes operatives. Uh, that's brother against brother and neighbor against neighbor as well. You know what I'm saying? Uh, then yeah, famines and pestilences. So if they're not already really popping off, they're gonna be at some point. And just like this world's really gonna get rocking and rolling, and thunder and lightning and brimstone coming from below and above. You know what I'm saying? It's it's insaneica. But I mean, if you look at the research, man, it's like all the indicators are saying, yeah, it's pointing. The compass is pointing in that direction of being duct taped to the car, with your foot duct taped to the gas pedal, all with your hands tied, then your foot pressed down to the pedal, and you're going off the end of the pier, and then right as you go off the end of the pier, boom, car explodes. You go into the water and then sink to the bottom. That's they're intentionally railroading us. You know what I'm saying? Into that type situation there. Off the end of the pier, duct tape to the car blows up midair. Looks like an accident. Looks like you took yourself out. Nah, you set me up. You set us up, man. Somebody lied. Somebody did some dirty tricks. Somebody pulled something up out of their sleeve. Someone pulled a rabbit out of their hat. You know what I'm saying? Not enough people pulled their head out of their ass. So hopefully that changes here. You know what I'm saying?